Saw 3D, or Saw 7, or Saw the Final Chapter, is a 2010 3D horror film directed by Kevin Goddard, who returns from directing the previous movie, and it's written by Patrick Melton and Marcus Dunstan, who have written the movies since the fourth entry. This is evidently the seventh installment in the Saw film series. It came out October 29th, 2010, had a runtime of an even 90 minutes, had a budget of $17 million at the box office, and grossed $136.2 million at the box office. This was marketed out to be the final chapter, and that was it. 7 movies, 7 consecutive years. Let's end it. And boy, were there some interesting aspects and factors to this one, because you can't compare this film to any other in the franchise, because it really was interesting. The plot follows a man who is falsely claimed to be the survivor of one of Jigsaw's games in order to become a celebrity, but then yet, in a way, of course, finds himself part of a real game and must save his wife. Meanwhile, John Kramer's ex-wife, Jill Tucker, informs the internal affairs that Detective Mark Hoffman is the man responsible for the Jigsaw games since God knows how many movies ago. And basically, Hoffman and Jill are kind of fighting for control of John's legacy. Well, Jill enters protective custody in order to make Hoffman's identity public. Hoffman sets up a new game involving different aspects of skinheads to find Jill, but meanwhile, certain other things are happening. The interesting thing about this movie is the ending. The twist ending, where we haven't seen a good twist ending since the first movie, and I'm saying that right now. The first one has the best in any horror franchise, for that matter. This is a close second. Well, we find out that another character returns, and Carrie Elways as Dr. Gordon is back. Why? Well, he evidently is alive. After the events of the first film, John is revealed to have saved Dr. Lawrence after his game, and in return, Lawrence helped him with subsequent traps. Lawrence, in a way, kind of then leaves Hoffman shackled in the same bathroom that Lawrence Gordon was shackled in with Adam in the first movie. Now, seeing the bathroom back again was great. Seeing that the entire time that Dr. Gordon evidently and was trying to, do things was great. We find that Dr. Gordon was the one also helping Jigsaw. If Amanda couldn't go through with it, John went to Gordon to finish it. If Hoffman couldn't figure it out, he went to Gordon to finish it. There was always someone one step ahead. And the entire film, the franchise for that matter, for 7 films, Jigsaw was one step ahead of every single person and wanted and actually trust Dr. Gordon for every single thing. When that twist happened, I was really surprised. Hoffman finds and kills Jill using the reverse bear trap. Really didn't like how all that happened. The animosity between Hoffman and Jill was there, but seeing Dr. Gordon come back, seeing him being the one in the accomplice to make everything work, since the first movie for that matter, maybe part 2 when everything just starts going on, is really good. This last final chapter really saved the franchise in a way, but didn't really push anything forward. This should have been the ending of the franchise, that's it. But then how everything happens is really good, and the way this film ends is the way the first one ends. It's linear. It makes sense. We get the non-linear storytelling, which is great. I really do commend the screenwriters because they had to keep pace with every single aspect of the story. The director knew what to do and how to do it and how well he had to do it, but it just worked and it just made sense. The cat and mouse game was there, the marketing was there, but it didn't work as a 3D film. I personally did not see it in 3D. I didn't want to see it in 3D. I find that's just a cheap marketing ploy for aspects of horror. Hey, go see this movie in 3D. It's not worth it. Seeing in regular formats, you'll even enjoy it a little bit more. But Saw 7, Saw 3D, Saw the Final Chapter was good. And what saved it, the fourth film saved it, was the ending. The ending of the fourth movie saved that one. The ending of this film saved it. It's absolutely brilliant how they did everything and how certain things happened. The traps really lost their edge after, I want to say, the third movie, and it just didn't feel right. But the twist in this, mind blowing. Seeing Carrie Elway's back in his role that kind of brought him back on the map in a way in the horror genre was really good. But this was interesting, and I did not expect the final chapter or a seventh film to be on par with the first movie. Very rare that happens in the horror genre, but with Saw, they did that. For me, Saw 3D, Saw the final chapter, or Saw 7 gets 4.5 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Saw 3D. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the aspect of the story? Did you like that twist? What did you think about the whole Detective Hoffman and Jill going back and forth trying to fight for John's legacy, saying, I'm better, this is that? Did you like how everything ended? Were you happy that Hoffman got his at the end? And were you happy to see Dr. Gordon back? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. And be sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for new review videos on my channel. I will see you all in the next review video. I'm Mr. Filmstock, and thank you for tuning in.